Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, Airsoft Al, and focus. Focus. Thank you for focusing. And I want to kind of talk to you guys today about this. Focus. This being, of course, talking about the MOE handguard. I cannot lie to you, I love these things. I really do. I've always loved the MOE handguards. There's a reason why I like these, and I'm just going to go over the reasons why you should consider grabbing one of these. So, before I continue, let's just go ahead and kind of get a separation of what M-LOK is. M-LOK, if you can actually see on that, you can identify M-LOK from this logo right here, which is also, ironically enough, some of the logos you'll find on the Magpul stuff. But this is sort of the universal logo for M-LOK. Now, what is M-LOK? M-LOK is a system where you have these right here that will simply pop in, and you can twist, and it creates a sort of, well, if I can get one of these to work, there we go, a M style of lock. It just literally creates a M where it's literally up, down, sort of like that. Let's just go ahead and twist that. Now, this is not genuine M-LOK. These are from a cheap Chinese knockoff M-LOK, but I use them because, well, they work. And they're stupid proof. If you try to knock off M-LOK, there's nothing to wreck it. There's nothing to, you get what I'm trying to say. You can't break something that's stupid proof. Genuine, you can actually tell by the screw itself and the fact that it'll say Magpul on the actual bolt. But either way, though, these are two different bolts here on the actual genuine Magpul bolt, but we're getting off track. So, why should you get M-LOK, and why do I love M-LOK the most? Well, for several reasons. But I'm going to go ahead and name off the one. It's simple. It's easy. It is a literal, you pop it in like that. You can pop it in and literally put in a screw, twist, and it locks in place. And it's really good. The rails themselves are polymer, not cheap polymer, good polymer, and they don't cut into your hand. They're literally rounded on the edges where it doesn't feel like you're cutting your hand. The other thing is that just by itself, MOE looks fantastic. This has a pseudo-triangular, like retro modern look. It gives it a nice triangular handguard. Another one of my guns that actually has this is my M4. It's right behind me. And literally pulling it out, let me get it up here, right there, you can see how it's set up. I have it with a Magpul angled foregrip. This is M-LOK. And I have a cheap knockoff of M-LOK rail. It's not really M-LOK, it's just a cheap rail that doesn't have the things to lock into place, but it's up here on top on the upper slots, which are meant for heat guard, which are meant to vent heat. But for airsoft, you can actually use these like this, and you can actually mount your PEC box, which is what I've done. And it still gives off that nice, beautiful, pseudo-retro modern look that I absolutely love. But moving on from there. Now, I know a lot of you probably have questions, and before I continue, I want to kind of give a nice little tidbit about the rails here. These will work on things that you did not expect were probably M-LOK, or at least didn't think that M-LOK would work with. A good example is my old SIG Sawyer 556 in tan. They've discontinued them on Evike. I don't know if they're still being made, but I want to show you something. This right here. This is the upper for it. Now, these up here are too different, and sad to say, a little bit too wide here to here. Let me do that again. Do that. Well, no, it should work, but granted, these are flat. This is round, so let me just try and see if it'll work. No, it won't work. It's too... If it didn't have the locks on here, you could actually mount an M-LOK rail up on top, but, you know, that's not the purpose. But these right here, these slots, will fit it perfectly. So, let me just pop it on there so you can see what I mean, and just snap. They literally snap on there. You can see each one of the holes are fit, and if I want to, I could literally undo these screws here and literally lock them in place, which is another trick I want to show you guys, because I've gotten a lot of questions asking me what the easiest way to mount M-LOK on, and I'm going to show you what you can do. And this is a nice little trick that a lot of people don't like, or at least some of the companies don't like, supposedly. Again, a lot of us in the Magpul community do this. I don't know if you do, but this is another thing about Magpul is, or at least MOE, is it's easy to literally put on. I mean, they have cutouts to indicate where it needs to go, and it's literally an easy snap-on. I really genuinely love this. It's literally just snaps into place, no muss, no fuss, no worries. It's once again, it's really good. I do love the strength of it. It's really great. Not a lot of flex. Like, honest to God, I'm putting as much effort as I can. This is not flexing at all. But pulling that off, I want to show you a nice little trick. So what you want to do is you want to take your rail, and you want to make sure it's lined up really good, like such. Make sure there's no spacing in between it, nothing of that nature. So popping in like this. And what you want to do is you want to undo it like this. Let's go ahead and just undo this right here. Let's do that. You want to undo it to where the screw starts to become free. Not there yet. I don't know if you can see that because my camera does not focus very well. There we go. And then just turn, and voila. Boom. Right there. You literally just want to screw the bolts all the way in so they're flushed with the recess here. And then you just do that for the rest of the screws here. Again, it's just so simple, easy, no muss, no fuss, no worry. It is, honest to God, stupid proof. It's easy, and it just gives you a nice look. And the best part is, all you gotta do is just, boom, done. Just, again, no muss, no fuss, no worry. And the best part about M-LOK is that there are a ton of M-LOK accessories. There are even new ones on the market where you don't have the screws. All you gotta do is press a button, and just clack, clack, snap into place. Again, this is why I love MOE. This is why I have a love for MOEs, because it's simple, it's sleek, it's sexy, it's great. I just love it. I really do. But outside of that, I want to know your thoughts in the comments section. These are just a few of my reasons why I love MOE, and, you know, just in general why I love it. I want to know your thoughts in the comments section down below about your thoughts on MOE, as well as the, you know, just these in general. And I know a lot of you are probably going to bring up the prices. I agree, some of the prices are a little ridiculous in some of their parts and some of their things, but even just the rails themselves, like, I'd recommend you get the M-LOK rails, because, again, you'd be surprised how many systems actually will accept these, and you never knew. A good example, my SIG. Just the SIG upper handguard. This right here will accept M-LOK. Like, again, one of those things. But either way, though, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, the Commands Airsofter, who rambles about my love for MOE and just M-LOK and Magpul in general. And I do hope this kind of helps you out on, you know, just some tips and tricks for it. And I'd like to know your thoughts on Magpul in general, and just, you know, give me some general feedback on what you think of MOE, or just Magpul, like I said, in general. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Till next time. Later.